welcome back to Ohio Railroad Productions. This is my first engine repair video, and I just bought this about an hour ago. It's a 1974 Ford Rototiller with Briggs & Stratton engine. Now, whether Ford really built it or not is kind of a question, a mystery, because a lot of other companies built stuff for Ford, and Ford sold them. That's really the only reason why Ford had the name. It's really the only reason why there's Ford names on a lot of these things. But you never know, they may have actually built this. Of course, the engine is a Briggs & Stratton right here. You guys will look at that. And to tell the year of the Briggs & Stratton engine, you go to the code, which would be right here. Should be, yeah, code 74. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, to tell the year of a Briggs & Stratton engine, you go right here to the code. You can see right there it says 74. So this is a 1974 Ford Briggs & Stratton Rototiller. Back there we got a 75 Sears that needs a new coil on it. That's quite a bit bigger than this. It's got an 8 horsepower engine on it. This one here is 5 horsepower, in case I haven't mentioned that already. And basically the problem with it here, if you can probably tell, is that this right here is the pull cord. It's not retracting back in, so we gotta go ahead and take that apart and figure out what's wrong with it exactly. Now, this is my first repair video, so I kind of rushed into it a bit. Yes, I actually did take the bolts out that held the cover on. There was one missing there, but basically you got a little bolt right there you gotta take out. There should be one up there, and there'd be one up here on the top, and then there's one down here. You just gotta make sure you take all those bolts off, and then the cover right here should pull right off. Doesn't take much effort. Now that coil's a bit dirty, but we can clean that up. This is real dirty here. We can sand that, and hopefully the coil will work. If not, I do have a spare. Although I was kind of saving it for the Sears, but we can stick it on this for a bit at least, I suppose. And, well, let's get this over to the workbench and see if we can take it apart and figure out what's going on inside there, where the string goes in. Most likely just a spring out of place, but we'll have to take it apart to tell for sure. Alright, so I found the ratchet kit. Now we just got to figure out what size these little, we got to take off these little bolts here, figure out what size they are. Then this, this right here, I'm not really sure the exact name of this stuff. Of course, this would be the shield or shroud, I don't know, whatever you'd call it. And this here, once we get those bolts off, this would come off, and we got some more bolts like that down inside of there. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is my first repair video, so I'm sorry if my camera works pretty bad, but anyways. Right in there, we gotta take those off next, and then this thing should pop out, and hopefully we can figure out what's wrong with this. Now, can you guys see that? Yeah. Too small? Yeah, too small, and this is a 7mm. We'll give it a, we'll try it with a 9. Okay, that's too big, and we're missing 8mm. Great. I don't know, maybe 5/16. 5/16 would do it. Wish I knew where my 8mm was at. Seems like I'm always missing that one too. Yeah, this will do it. Yeah, that's plenty enough. All right, and then we just take off all 4 of these little bolts here. I made a mistake here. Always got to make sure you guys have a parts dish, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that real quick. Left it sitting on the tiller. Anyway, so here we go. Here's our little parts tray. And put these ones on this side, just because. And we gotta just finish taking off these bolts here. Wow, some of these are a little tight. We're gonna have to put the ratchet on this. We're gonna need the adapter too. Might even need the extension. Yeah, to get to that one, we're definitely gonna need the extension. All right, so that extension on there. There we go. Of course, we'll probably be cleaning up the tiller a lot too. I don't know if I really want to power wash it, because I don't want to mess up the paint, but I don't know. I'll inspect it real good, and then we'll see if maybe we could power wash it or just kind of wipe it down. There we go. The shroud or shield or whatever you want to call it's off. We'll go ahead and just set this out of the way over here behind me. And here we go with this thing. You can see it's pretty loose. Yeah, I think we can figure out what's wrong with it in there. You could take it off and manually wrap it up each time, but that's, oh wow, that's starting to work there. Okay, so maybe the spring's just worn out, because it is starting to work a bit. But wait a minute, that's I don't know, maybe it just got stretched out. Let me pull this out real quick and see if it has enough. No? It's kind of going back in. It just won't wrap up all the way. Yeah, alright, well we definitely got to do something with the spring, we know that. This should be the same size, yep. But what about these? These are smaller. Those are way smaller. Not even quite that small. 1/4. I think 1/4 would do it. Oh yeah. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I should probably give you a little close up here, but anyways, we are taking off these right now. You want to take off these next so this can come off. Maybe you don't have to take them all off. You might be able to leave one on, and it can just kind of, you can finagle it out a bit. But I don't know. Just saves a little time, you know. There we go. Oh, make sure those are stuck. I'm going to leave these in here so I know for sure those are the bolts that go to them. And we just finished taking these all off. Yeah, I probably really don't need the ratchet for this, so we're going to go ahead and see if this thing here would be enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, all we need is a little nut driver, bolt driver, whatever you want to call it. There we go. And this thing here could probably, I don't know. Yeah, that spring's wrapped up in there pretty good. I think we just got to go ahead and take this off. Let's see what we're dealing with. Alrighty. Yeah, we're dealing with a heck of a spring. I hope I didn't just ruin it there. Yeah, I don't know how to tighten that. I guess we just gotta twist it up a lot. I don't know. I just really don't know. Yeah, it's wanting to unravel itself, so here, I'm gonna hold this here. If you guys can see that spring in there, that is pretty crazy right there. I don't know if I should take this out or just try to I don't know, just try to like coil this up real tight. I don't know. I'm gonna shut the camera off real quick and I'm gonna see if I can try to figure this out off camera. So I've got some kind of idea going here, and I'm not too sure if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try to untie the string from here, pull this off, pull it through there, and just try to like tighten this somehow with the spring not in, with the rope not in there, you know, and just try to tighten it up to where it's gonna have a lot more just like, I don't know, recoil, spring action, whatever you want to call it, and then run the rope back through there. It's kind of hard to explain. I might have to explain it to you a bit here at the end of the video what I did, or maybe just take a time lapse of what I'm doing, but I just don't know if it's gonna work. So I don't know. Basically, just gonna untie this, pull the rope out through there, and just kind of hold it, and then try to tighten this up, and then run it through there again, tie this back on, and we're gonna just add a bunch of tension to that basically, and we got to take the rope off to do it. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. So let's see if we can just keep this video going while I do this here. Yeah, we'll stop it while I untie this. Well, I tried an absolutely ungodly amount of times to get that spring back in place and to work properly. I tried several different methods, so unfortunately I will not be including all the footage of it because it's just way too long to put all into one video, you know, and there's so many attempts that failed. But basically, I finally was able to coil the spring up and get it in where it needed to and add a bunch of tension back. I'll show you guys a little bit. I'll show you guys another clip that maybe explains it a bit. And I think I kind of explained it a little bit more on another video I did after this that I should have uploaded next. But I really don't know. But anyways, I got it back together and I did manage to test it out. And we'll show you that clip here coming up in a bit. And please keep in mind that this is in fact my first repair video. So it's nothing professional, you know. I wouldn't recommend taking very much of my advice right now because this was just me kind of trying to figure out how to do this. After I finally was able to figure it out though, I think next time I have to do one of these, I think I should be able to take care of it pretty quickly. So when I do get another project that has the same engine with the same problem, I will make another video about it and explain how I got that spring back in there more in depth. So just thought I would throw that disclaimer in here real quick. Alright, it's all attached, but there's no way I'm going to try to test it right now because I don't want this coming apart. I'm going to try to get it back together now. So, here we go, finally. I've redone this a few times. I don't know if I'm going to include all the footage of my attempts. I will probably at the end of this give you guys a basic idea of what I did to get this together, but this is my first engine repair video, small engine repair video, so you know, I'm not gonna try to put in too much effort. Surprised that there's plastic parts in an engine from 1974 though, like this, you know. I thought they would, you know, have little metal tabs long before they'd have plastic. I don't know. Guess I'm wrong. Sorry if I was blocking your guys' view there. Once again, my first small engine repair video. Definitely a good idea to sometimes lubricate that spring, but it was so nice and clean in there that I don't think it's a problem. And since that thing seems to have good oil in it, we'll go ahead and give it see if we can get it started tonight. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, I don't know. Just got to get a new spring, I guess. Oh, now we got a problem here. There we go. Alright, I think I can test it now. Doesn't sound very good, but hey, it's working. Oh yeah, it's good now. Perfect. Alright, now let's go ahead and put this back on the tiller, I guess. Okay, so there's something I forgot here, which is that I gotta put this back on this. So I think I might just attempt to do that right here because I already moved all my recording equipment. We gotta line this up right here. Alright, so we're just gonna set this on the fuel tank, like so. And try to line those holes up. Get that one started, and the one on the opposite side started. We'll tighten all of them up here. Yeah, we'll just get them all started, then we'll tighten them. I'm sorry if I'm blocking you guys' view, but yeah. Got to just get 4 of them in. Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. These little bolts, and those are 8mm. It should be, yeah. But I'm using a 1/4, which seems to work well because I don't know where my 8mm socket's at. Always losing that one, it seems. Yeah, sorry for the low quality kind of amateur repair video. I want to improve. I really, really do. Oh wait, no, not 1/4. 1/4 is for the smaller ones. This up here is supposed to be quite a bit bigger. I want to say this was 5/16 that I was using. Where is my 5/16? Here it is. Alright, we go ahead and tighten this up here. And you know, we already took it apart, so I'm going to go ahead and stop it now, get this, let's just keep it going. I'd like to save recording space, but that's not happening at this point. I already did free up a ton of space on my phone anyway, so I think I'm okay. Hopefully I am recording. Alright, just gotta make sure. And last but not least, we've got these right here. And we're gonna probably need to ratchet this, and those should be 7/16, which would be right here. And we're gonna need a second extension for this. And that's for the bolts. Put this cover on. Now there is one missing, and I will eventually find that, but yeah, put it over this right here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It's got to go over this shaft here, so I might have to, you know, to get it to line up, just kind of pull this a bit. Eventually, we get that to slide right on there. Boom, just like that. Okay, this actually clips on, so yes, we do have all the bolts, believe it or not. And you guys saw where I took it off earlier, but yeah, you guys already saw, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this back together now. I got to save some recording space. So when it's all back, when I put these 3 bolts in, we'll go ahead and try to start it. Alright, so shut the garage door so you can hear me a little bit better, but what is the first thing you do before you get ready to start one of these things, or try to? Check the oil. Now, I already checked the oil, and it looks good, so we don't have to do that right now, but always remember, before you try to start one of these engines, check the oil. Now, of course, check for compression, and let's see how this thing works. Oh yeah, it's got good compression, and this is, the pull cord's working fine now. And now we're going to go ahead and get a spark plug checker, check for spark, just for the heck of it. Then we'll put a little bit of starting fluid in the intake and see if this thing will fire. Okay, so we got our spark plug checker right here, and hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. I might have to adjust the camera just a bit. Yeah, let's lift it up there just a little bit. All right, now we're gonna take the top off of this. It's kind of loose, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's not making perfect connection. Hopefully the coil's good. I forgot to clean up the dang, down here, the stator, whatever you call it, you know. Okay, let's see if I can get this thing to attach. Being difficult. Try to push this down in there a bit. Oh yeah. It's a little bit loose, so I don't know. Well, at least we'll be able to see the spark in there. So I'm going to see if I can get out of the way. Let me move my lights over. Alright. And we'll go ahead and give this a little turn. Hopefully you guys can see that flashing in there. Oh yeah, we got spark. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's flashing in there. Here, let me shut this light off, just so you guys can maybe see. Gonna shut the light off on my phone? Not right now. Alright, I'll have to rewatch and see if you guys can see. Actually, no, let's do it this way. Got the light on my phone off, and check this out. Oh yeah. It's sparking. So, I even smell a bit of exhaust there, so we're gonna go ahead and put a little starting fluid in there and see what happens with this thing. Right after I pull it forward just a bit, so I can have a little more room. Alright, here we go, moment of truth. A little bit of kind of starting fluid. It's carburetor cleaner. It'll work about the same. Trying to get a little bit. It's very low. Alright, now let's see what happens. Hopefully this thing doesn't take off. Oh, I gotta get this on. yet. I don't know. I'm going to try to get a better can here, and we'll see if that makes a difference. All right. Got a can that's still good. Let's give it a little pull now, see what happens. Whoa. It didn't engage that time. All right, it is engaged now, so come on. It's like we're not getting spark. I don't know, maybe it's just not tight enough. The plug could be bad, but it looks so clean. I don't know. There we go! Yeah, there you have it. It's a runner. Very basic metal little kill switch there on top. Woo! There you go. We got a runner, man. Sweet. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and start this up again for you guys there. I don't know, just needed to get... Seems like it's burning fuel good. The gas smelled good in there too when I checked earlier, so the gas is good, but we'll probably still drain it, and we'll probably do an oil change, you know, all of the above. Put fresh gas in it, fresh oil in it. Now, I'm going to hit just a little bit more in here, just in case, and we're going to go ahead and put the air filter back on, which really doesn't have a filter in it right now. So yeah, we got to get an air filter for this. That's another thing. But it is a runner. Heck yeah. I just bought this today for 50 bucks on Marketplace. And I just found it yesterday on Marketplace for 50 bucks. So I told my dad, hey, have you ever heard of a Ford Rototiller? He was like, no. I'm like, well, yeah, we're about to go buy one here. Sure enough, a day later, we got it in my garage. Heck yeah, great little machine. 1974 Ford. So far, so good. Oh, that wasn't quite in all the way. Here we go. There we go. Nice. All right, let's give it another pull. Let's see how this thing runs. I don't know. It seems like it doesn't have a throttle on it. I don't know. Is it just one speed? Maybe this thing here is a throttle. We'll find that out here in just a bit. So let's go ahead and try to start it again. Oh, that didn't engage again. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we got to do a little more work with that. Or you just got to wait a bit. Well, now it's not engaging at all. Yeah, that whole thing's going to be replaced. Well, dang it, now it's not engaging. I don't know. Oh, come on. All right, well, I don't know. I'm going to kill the camera here for a bit and see if I can get anything to change. Okay, so I got it to engage again, and how I did that was take this thing here, stick it down on there, and, you know, on the little thing that, you know, engages that, or whatever it's called. Tap it a bit, and you get those little balls, whatever it is, to get in there, and now it's engaged. So let's go ahead and try to start it again. Kill switch is off. It's in neutral. There we go. Oops, started to fire that. Oh, come on. Yeah, this will be a choke up here then. So it's pretty much just got one speed, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's missing a handle. I don't know. Maybe when you put it in forward, it throttles up a bit. But I don't think I want to test it until I get it outside. At least we know how we can kind of get this to engage. It's engaged right now. And it's running. I want to maybe change the oil first. I'm definitely going to power wash it. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for my next video or live stream, whatever. And tell me, do you guys want to see more repair videos like this? I really liked working on machines like this. I've got all kind of other stuff I work on in here, like my, right there, my old MTD yard machine garden tractor right there. I did a full rebuild restoration on that thing. And I got this little red MTD over there. I got to tear into that engine and make sure the rods aren't knocking. There's that Craftsman up there. That thing Craftsman in front of the MTD. That thing there, that Craftsman up there got replaced by our old 80s MTD back here. Yeah, I cannot stand those new Craftsmans. They just don't hold up. You're so much better getting an old MTD, in my opinion. There's our old Sears tiller back there. That's a 75, 1 year newer than this 74 Ford here. That one there just needs a new coil. Might work on that soon. But yeah, if you guys want to see more repair videos, let me know. I might just get a second channel for this. I don't know, where I just do all my repair videos. My engine repair, my model train repairs. I might just get a whole channel for that. And just keep Ohio Railroad Productions for rail fanning. And maybe even get a third channel just for like updates and stuff. Who knows? But thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you wish. Heck yeah, this is a great deal today. Just bought it today, got it running today. Very successful. And what time is it right now? It is 10 o'clock, right on the dot, 10 p.m. So yeah, we could possibly adjust some things here, but other than that, it's running. Thank you for watching. I gotta go power wash this tomorrow. I might do a time lapse of that actually. And if I should get a second channel, let me know. And I'll see you in my next video and live stream.